Well, good morning, viewers. Welcome back to the channel. I am Birdman Johnson. We're playing some Dwarf Fortress today, or at least we would be, except something's happening right now. I was just peaceably going about my business, replacing walls with stone and upgrading the furniture, when this ugly thing happens to wander onto the map. This is the Forgotten Beast, Dosmar Gangox, a gigantic blob composed of steam. It has wings and it has a gaunt appearance. You can see it there flashing in the upper right corner of the screen. Fortunately, a blob of steam with no special weapons is not particularly dangerous, although I don't know, will a steam blob scald the dwarves? It's over there. Can it even get inside the fort? We'll tell you what. We'll make sure here. Here we are. We'll post some guards. Oh, you know what? We could even put a couple of doors in here. That was probably the plan. We'll follow this thing for a minute. We're going to spend some time processing prisoners today. That's part of the plan. Ooh. Yes, that's right, it flies. Okay. That's exciting. So yes, of course it can reach us. Ooh, hold it. Hang on. Would you look at that? It found a hole in the defenses. Okay, noted. Okay, it's coming down this way. So we actually want y'all here. We might just want to order... Yeah, okay, they're already getting in position. Good, good, good. Okay. That looks good. Let's keep it away from the stairwell, and since you're already charging, we'll just go ahead and engage. We're in. Job's done. There we go. What did it leave behind? Its wings, which were apparently solid. That's odd. Anyway, back up here. I'm playing with the configuration of the main tavern area here, so we need a few more iron tables and thrones, but we are getting those done and in position. And over here, we're getting ye old mayor's home squared away. Gotta break down the roof here. I forgot about the roof. This, fortunately, the warehouse is open-topped. It does not have a roof. Actually, I suppose there's no reason we can't fill in this now. Oh, yes, there is. There we are. That's going to take a minute. What else we got going on? We need to set up some prisoners to be dealt with here. For this part, it kind of doesn't matter if they're armed or not. Let's put down some ropes here. Nope, this is the wrong way to do this. We've been over this before. How many cages do we still... We got enough cages for what we want to do here. If not, I know a way to take care of this. We do need one more cage. We can take care of that. This is not being dumped as quickly as I would like. There's an angry squirrel outside. Wonder what's got that all worked up. Who can know the mind of a squirrel? I don't know how much longer we're going to keep this particular experiment going. a little while longer at least. This... losing track of everything. There, this is not being smoothed anymore. I don't know if we're out of engravers or if there are just other things to do. Oh wait, what am I doing? This is completely unnecessary. Why didn't you stop me, viewers? Okay. Yeah, it's 15, so... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Alright. Yeah, we are melting some things, which unfortunately means that we're melting down some masterworks that we no longer need. I guess... Oh, I'm looking at tables and I need to be looking at thrones. Yeah, there they are. We're going to make the merchants take the old wooden furniture away, I think is what's going to happen here. There we go. We did also capture some more cavern creatures that I think would make a real nice addition to our fighting pit. Come on, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. Doesn't really matter in what order they go in here. You know what? I don't even really... The only thing stopping me from completely filling this room with cages is how long it's going to take to rig it all, but that's not actually a problem, is it? We can go ahead and break down another 45 cages here. We'll do them 15 at a time, just so we can keep track of what we're doing. This is going to take a minute to get set up. We just need to accept that. At this point, I'd like to think we've accepted that everything takes a long time. When is this video going up? No, okay, I'll be back. I'll be back from Salem by the time this is up. So never mind. Useless information, you already know what I was going to tell you. What is this? Pray tell, what is this? Why is there an opening there? That's weird. Close that opening. We're going to leave this exactly how it is. I think if the trolls and such want to climb over the wall into that little vestibule area, well, that's on them. They can just go right ahead and die, however they want. I'm not going to tell them how to die. Fairly certain this activates those cages in there. I hope that's what it does. Rock, mech, 50 more. Really can't have too many mechanisms. Huh. Not much going on up here. We are down quite a few dwarves, and the ones we have in place are busy, so I'm not surprised that the temple and the library are empty right now. It is a little surprising because the dwarves sure do like to do anything except work when the option is available. Oh, hang on. Let me look at them eggs. How we doing on eggs over here? Any of these fertilized? Yep. Sure are, unless the dwarves get to them first. We're going to let that happen organically. I don't think we're at the point yet where the dwarves are, or where we won't be able to hatch any more animals. It's taking forever just to get this one strip of roof done. Come on. Come on. Come on. Does it take longer when we're watching? I don't know, but I'm bored. Okay. We're good to start installing the next row of cages. I'm probably going to have a cut here pretty soon so we can finish this. Not the Gorlak. Gorlak. We have another Gorlak that needs to be assigned? Is that what I'm hearing? We sure do. It's a male. It's a male Gorlak. Hey, it's this guy again, Amxu Suzumsnag. Hi, what are you here to do this time? What's your problem? You're here to steal things from us? Goblin? Of course, I'm saying that like we haven't been continually raiding goblin settlements and giving them all kinds of reasons to attack us. Like, really valid reasons to go to war with us. Okay, we're getting those installed now. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Yay, a masterpiece schist mechanism. We do like our mechanisms around here. That was unnecessary. It doesn't really actually matter what table... Okay, well. It'll be none of them. Because we've stopped working on that. I am afraid to turn on job cancellations. Yeah, I don't care about that. That's an equipment mismatch. Load cage trap needs empty cage. Wooden cage. Make 20 more of those. Yeah, okay, we're dealing with the cages. We are dealing with the cages. Don't make me turn off job cancel. I'm turning off job cancellations. Alright, well, we'll see what happens here. Actually kind of amazed by how much progress we have managed to make here. I think we're going to go ahead and start linking these. There we are. Alright. All those are going to be done immediately. I don't want this to take any longer than it has to. In fact, from your perspective, that was instantaneous. Just about. For me, it took about an hour, but for you, it took no time at all. These are all linked. We are currently getting our artillerists stacked up here. The merchants are here, and we have finished trading with them. I made them take a whole bunch of garbage, of course, and in exchange we got mostly metal. I ended up trading them some cheese. Trading them for some cheese just to get rid of some stuff I decided I didn't want. We made them take all the tables and chairs. Also, we're stacking up logs here along the ramparts, just to have somewhere for those to go. They don't want to gather these for some reason. These right here on top of the mayor's house. They don't want to gather those. I don't know. And we are beginning to break down the walls here on the private residences. Okay. We're waiting on a few more people here. Oh, I should lock these in. There we are. I believe all of these are linked. If not, I don't care anymore. Oh, something else I'm going to start doing here while we're waiting for that. Is we are going to begin stacking up cages here for our next death match. I think this will be a good thing for everyone. I'd like to get a few more cavern creatures, though. You know, so that they have something to fight. I wouldn't want the goblins to get bored at their own execution. That would be cruel. There was a fire alarm at the middle school earlier, and I can hear children screaming in the streets now, so I think some of them might have wandered away from campus. It's probably fine. Alright lads, come on, stack up. I want to get this over with. I've been recording for over an hour, I got 15 minutes of footage. Two more. Come on. Come on. One more. Is one of you the manager? Yep. Deal deck to sim the manager. Okay. That's all ready. Pull the lever. Give that a tick to process. Here we go. Each of the furnace operator coming from fairly far away. It's fine. Hopefully none of them get bored and wander off before Eater gets there. Okay, come on. Come on. Run. Run. Jog, at least. Pump those stumpy legs. Alright, here we go. The lever's pulled. They're all out of the cage. Oh, they're confused. There's a little bit of fighting occurring. I think one of those was a cave troll. Fire at will! Here they go. Boom! Carnage! Instant carnage. Continue firing. Yes, please. Oh, here goes another boulder. Wham! Straight into the crowd. Oh, we have some shooting occurring. I forgot to lock these doors so that nobody tries to wander in there. Let's do that. We were very fortunate that dwarf was able to squeeze out. Look at all the troll blood. Oh, they're probably going to try to break down them doors, ain't they? That could be a little bit of a problem. Forgot about that. We're just going to lock these as well. This could go badly for us in a hurry. You know, that's just if the other guys move up too. Let's just bring everybody up. Wasn't thinking about that. Probably should have walled that off. Oh well. We're here now. My plans going sideways is nothing new for the channel. Those of you who have been watching for a while are well aware that I don't really know what I'm doing. We had a couple of cave trolls in the mix, it looks like. Here goes a ballista bolt. Straight to the back wall. Looks like we clipped a couple of them. But no obvious casualties from that shot. It's the catapults that are going to do the bulk of the work. Again, what is this? No, you know what? You know what? There we go. Get out of there. Just go. Leave. Somebody carry that man to the hospital. We have killed a few. Maybe they're not going to break out of there. You know what? Let's stand these down. I think having the soldiers on... Yeah, having the soldiers stationed is slowing us down. Oh, also, this happened during the cut. Ishlumaden, the Nut of Paddles, a perfect brown jasper. This was made by our militia commander, the Fire Slayer here. 4,800 dwarf bucks. On the item is an image of Epeve Watershaft, the elf, and a shadow specter in brown jasper. This specter is killing this elf, and the artwork relates to that killing of the elf by that specter during the Battle of Eviscerating. Very metal. So we have that now. That's been claimed as a family heirloom. I need to... Okay, that boulder went nowhere. I need to set up some display spaces for artifacts, I think. We're going to let them work on that. Going to just leave them alone. Let them cook, as the kids say. Look at how nice and empty that warehouse is for the moment. We should have made them take some iron mine carts. It's fine. Alright, let's get some rock pedestals. I don't know, 10? I don't know how many we need. Huh. Okay. Right, of course nothing's happening because they're all transporting logs into the stockpiles. I do need to keep an eye on that. See, there it is. There it is. Okay. Okay, let's gather the militia. They are escaping. Fortunately, they can't let each other out of the cages. We'll let the artillery continue firing for the time being to clean up any of them who, stay there in the room. Yeah, this is going to get ugly. So question, how many of you are armed right now? Several of you. Quite a few of you, actually. We did a terrible job. We did a terrible job stripping the prisoners. Okay, good to know. Oh, things are speeding up a little bit. Please, militia, get in there. I'm gonna try something here. Make me some more mechanisms and some more wooden cages. 100 might be too many. This could get really bad. Interestingly, some of them are meandering back into the gallery there. So I suppose we'll just continue firing for the time being. You know, I knew better than to put trolls in here. I knew that. So I've got one more ballista bolt. 2 more ballista bolts going out. You know, go ahead and stand down. They're not making a move on those doors right now. Also, we need more mechanics. While we watch this, I'm just going to bring up Dwarf Therapist real quick and hope it doesn't crash the game. We're actually killing quite a few of them here. It's pretty good. These are not in use, so we can stop thinking about them. Yeah, that's good. Just keep walking back into the gallery, actually. That's perfect. As long as you keep doing that, we are solid. Is anybody actually going to do this for me? Okay, the trolls are into the gallery. Or, they're all into the gallery now, so we are about to have to stop firing. Yep, there we go. Okay. Alright, we're just gonna turn these off, so the dwarves don't try to walk in there. And they are indeed making a move on those doors. So here we go. Okay. We're going to cancel this. Okay. Because where I want the door, or the traps now, is over here. Okay, and we are going to lock these so that no one tries to go in here. Actually, I want them stacked up here, because odds are real good the trolls are going to breach those doors. Why are you carrying a cage into battle? That's what I want to know, huh? Okay, mechanic. Is there some way for me to select all of it? There we go. All the dwarves are now mechanics. And then ideally, now that the dwarves are all mechanics, some of them will come down here and deal with the goblin problem for us. Okay, stop. Stop. I want all the existing mechanics to still be mechanics. Are we dying while I'm looking at this? Is that what's happening behind my back? We'll find out in a moment. There we go. Now everyone in the fort is a mechanic. Okay. They haven't broken down that door yet. This... No, I want you outside in the hallway. I want you all outside in the hallway. I am standing you down so that you leave. Yep, gonna stand you down so you leave. Great, we're gonna lock these doors as well. And then we're going to put you back on alert, is what we're going to do. Okay. Yep, alright, this is about to get real ugly. If this is the end of the fort, I'm going to be pretty annoyed, actually. How many loose enemies do we have right now? Let's do a quick head count. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 18, 19, 20, 21. That is 44. That can't possibly be right. No, I guess that is right. Okay. Okay. There we go, just kind of stand by there, hope the trolls don't wander down in that direction until we're set up. Okay, I'm going to cut there, and we will rejoin this in a moment when something is actually happening. Alright, stand by. Okay, yeah, so the trolls have moved down into the lower room, as you can see. Oh yeah, good news, by the way. We hatched a bunch of Holtz and Pea chicks, so that's pretty good. So it's probably only a matter of time before they breach, but we have... Oh, no, hold it. They're leaving. They're walking away from the smashable doors. They have broken every door they can reach, except for these. That's fantastic, that we're getting all these birds. But we do have a good number of cage traps in place here, so we're just kind of waiting. There's one. down there. We're just kind of waiting for one of these trolls to break a door open, or for these traps to be finished so I can let them loose. I figure whichever ones don't fall into the cage traps, the militia can handle. I actually want to have the militia stand down because they're getting a little annoyed hanging out here, but I want them on standby for when this all goes horrendously badly. It can only go so much more sideways. The merchants are just doing their thing. They're just up here, waiting to leave. They have no idea that this cluster is happening down here. Oh good, more P-chicks. How many, P-chick... Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Okay. We'll do that. Just real quick, we'll do that. Yeah, making every single dwarf in the fort a mechanic simultaneously was the right move. That has made a difference. I'll tell you what, let's... no, I don't want to. On the... I'm being indecisive. Oh, well, that's the last mechanism. Never mind. Okay, this is what we're going with. Good, because I didn't really want to take the time to build and load any more traps. Okay, this is fine. This is fine. If I played the game perfectly, it wouldn't be interesting, would it? That's my opinion, anyway. Just really waiting for that troll to decide it's time to smash that door. The door right in front of it. It's got 4 good options within line of sight. Oh no, the merchants are leaving. Good, now they don't have to know about this. They never need to know this happened. Okay, those trolls really look like they want to... Really? We attracted no migrants this season either, huh? We didn't last season. Don't know why this season would be any different. Like, do the migrants know this is happening? Did somebody tell them? Somebody sent out a mass email. Uh-oh. Okay, the trolls are definitely moving on those doors. They are getting ready. Good, we're slaughtering peafowl. Come on, come on. We've almost got the cages set. Militia's in position. Come on. We're so close. Give me one more cage. There, use that one. Use that masterwork pecanwood cage. Please stop improving Foxman leather gloves. Here comes the last cage. It's almost time. Hurry up. Hurry up. Oi! You! Who are you? You're Domus the Bone Doctor. Well, no wonder you're a doctor, not a mechanic. Okay. Get the doctor clear. Alright. We got enough militia in position. Okay, cue the battle music! And I'm unlocking these doors. Come on in. Just... Come on in. You can walk on through. Yeah, there you go. Alright. Try to escape. Good. Into the cages. That's good. That's real good. Trap yourselves for us. We're not making this mistake again. I'm going to give the dwarves much more of an opportunity to strip the captives next time. Oh, now you smashed the door. Jerk. Yeah, you stay out of the way. You stay out of the way. In fact, Okay, yep, the ones that are still out of the cages, mostly trolls. We can deal with this. Oh, sounding the alarm slowed the game down. I don't care for that. Yeah, can you sneak past? Can you just sneak on past? Good man, alright. I don't know if this is good content, but it's certainly content. There's a little bit of rot going on up in there. Of course, we're going to break all these back down when we're done. I'm going to put them in here, just in case. We might just have trolls to deal with by the time we're done here. I'm not making this mistake again. From now on, we're securing this area with drawbridges. Yeah, we really just need one right here. Oh boy. Alright. Got one more loose, two more possibly, just one. Okay. Stand down, danger. Y'all go in here, deal with them trolls, who for some reason are not inclined to move any further. This better be an easy win for you, that's all I have to say. Oh, there's another one. Okay, we have 4 trolls loose. Why are you moving so slowly? And kill! Kill, dwarves, kill! Yes, good. No casualties. On our side. On their side, many casualties. They're engaging the final troll. Quick head count. We're done here. Alright. I'm sure this sound is satisfying for someone. Okay, unlock all the doors. Whoop. Ginkgo, 4 more wood doors, please. Actually, pardon me. 2 more wooden doors. I already forgot what I was doing. Nope. There we are. Like that. Go ahead and make it out of... We got a lot of Gabbro blocks. I thought we had a lot of Gabbro blocks. Where are they? Why am I not seeing them? Gabbro. There. Go and make it out of Gabbro. Put another lever down here. Great. Okay. Now we have so much more garbage to cart off. Okay, as you were. They haven't even started on this yet, because we're stockpiling logs. Which was probably a mistake. Nothing's happening in the garden right now. Prickleberries we have, turnip plants we have. Get in there and do it! Do your work. Oh yeah, I added cage traps in front of these bridges too. You're not gone yet? Get out of here. Leave. You are not wanted. Everything's freezing over again. Oh, we haven't caught any fish lately, which is totally fine. Yes, good. Kill the peafowl, please. Oh no, look at them all. Excuse me. Can't help but notice we have stray baby birds wandering around. That's unacceptable. You stuff them all back in that room right now. This is too many birds. I mean, I realize that me being me, that sounds a little weird, but this is too many birds. This isn't an industrial farm here. I mean, it kind of is in the sense that every Dwarf Fortress settlement ends up as kind of a factory farm. And, you know, I had a thought. Initially, when I did this, I was anticipating a lot more visitors coming to utilize the taverns. And I think the problem is that we're here, right? And it's not just that we're here. It's that there are no other settlements within range. It's just goblins. I think if we'd settled down, you know, somewhere over here where there are people... Saber Shoved. Okay, Verse Tomb's doing awesome. Saber Shoved not doing so great now. I think we'd be getting more visitors. Also, in a healthy world, our civilization would be founding more settlements in our vicinity. But this is not a healthy world. This is a world overrun with goblins. So that's not happening. Okay, well, we got a lot more cleanup to do now. We gotta break down all these cage traps again, get things reinstalled. It's just gonna take a minute. That is simply a fact. Oh, okay, apparently we're coming back in on a seasonal autosave. You know, I did have other things I wanted to do today, but hey, that's fine. That is fine. As soon as this finishes, I'll show you what's happening. Just as soon as this finishes. I mentioned it before, the game freezes momentarily every single time one of these happens, and it makes me nervous every single time. Come on, you can do it. I have a non-zero amount of faith in you. Pay attention to that phrasing, non-zero. Okay, we've got these linked up. I believe the drawbridge is closed. I have replaced the ballistée with these catapults. We are currently getting crew into position. Here they come. We're also working on this. We're getting these roofed off. As you can see, we've got a lot of the second floors done. So we're just waiting on this. Still taking a million bajillion years to dump all the corpses and body parts that are lying around. We're getting there. We're always getting there. Does this need to be replanted? Nope, we're good on the bilberries. How we doing, gang? Yeah, I think the catapults will just be a better bet in terms of massacring our prisoners. Okay, one more. Come on. Hip, hip. Step to it. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. There we are. Pull the lever. I don't even care if all the cages are actually linked, just as long as we got a lot of them and they can all die. Here comes Dobar the Carpenter to pull that lever. Lever's pulled. They're out of the cages. You may fire at will. One of the operators got bored and wandered away. That's fine. We got 9. Whoom! There they go. Downrange. Splat, 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 splat. Yeah, okay. Instant casualties. No trolls in the room, so we don't even need the drawbridge. But, hey, you know, it's fine. All right. I think that's going to work for us. I think that's going to work for us a lot better than the mixed artillery. And of course, now that they're locked in there, we can just sort of fire away forever. And there's nothing they can do about it. Why are you in there? No. Nope. I forgot. Okay. You. You are going over here. There we go. Just get out of there. We're not dealing with that again. Ooh, Ilral. Ilral? Where are you? Ilral. Sheligtulon, the scholar, a dwarven scholar. From whence comest you, dwarf? Huh. Okay. Neat. Walking right under our prisoner tower. Gotta make sure I don't accidentally link those. We're almost good to go here. Gradually catching enough cave creatures. Oh, also, I want to get cute here. And we will... no, actually, I don't want that. That is for the melting of. Do we have anything? Yeah, silver warhammer's fine. Some iron spears. Iron mace. That could be fun. A copper spear. Spiked copper ball. A silver whip. That'll work. Go ahead and, yeah, throw in some copper short swords while you're at it. Okay. We'll start getting those loaded up with weapons taken from the captives. Oh, there goes the Bucket Brigade of Blocks, the Blocket Brigade. Somebody wants to finish breaking down that roof. That would be A-okay with me. How we doing down here? Well, things are happening. They're beaten and bloodied, but they're not dead yet. And that is actually a problem for me. It's winter now. And I wish that we could get ourselves a goblin caravan. I've said this every winter as long as we've been here. Especially since we're right here in the middle of goblin territory. We've got that human caravan from what appears to be a semi-friendly goblin civilization. So, you know, let's get interesting here. Give me the goblins. Give me the grobos. I don't know what I'm saying. This has still not been smoothed. I know for a fact we have stone smoothers. But of course, as long as I'm giving them anything else to do. Hello! The Chief Medical Dwarf is taken by a Feymood. I had to assign a new Chief Medical Dwarf. I think ours died a couple of sieges ago. Let's see what this idiot wants. There. Rock, log, silk, gem, bone, metal. Should be good. Everything's moving awfully slowly right now. Probably because of this. This is probably the reason. Yeah, this is awfully slow. Oh! Crafting shop claimed. Oh yeah, what are we even going for here? Legendary stone crafter. There we go. All right, see these will look nicer once they're all fully instoned. This is what I had to do to make this happen before. Wish I could micromanage their priorities a little more. Tell them, for example, that dumping always takes precedence. A loss. And, like, who knows if they're even going to bother updating this version of the game anymore. Now that they've got the Steam version out. They don't need this anymore. Good old Dwarf Fortress Classic. I'm not going to stop making content for this anytime soon. I will warn you, viewers, the Steam version is going to be making an appearance on the channel. I have not played it yet. I was thinking that I could take my first look here for the channel. And I thought that might be kind of fun. Our supply of Gorlax continues to increase. I'm not sure they will breed for us in the cages. We might just have a cage full of frightened Gorlax, which is also fine. You know, it's not what I would prefer. Go ahead and throw some of them rocks down range for me, if you wouldn't mind. There we go. You hit nothing. You fired it into, like, the only empty space. Somebody else want to try? No? We're all just loading? Alright. Yeah, so those Gorlax, I think because Gorlax are technically people, they might not breed for us there in the cages. So we have those. The Crundle, however, is a little intriguing. Oh, here goes our guy. Our Chief Medical Dwarf there, who is, yeah, making decent progress. We got some peafowl bones. So that is almost definitely what it's going to be. The poults are turkey babies, right? Yes, okay. Now, it doesn't actually say turkey here, but it does say flaps of skin hanging from its face, and that it is prized for its meat. So that's a pretty good indication that we are looking at a turkey. I don't know how many of you have ever been close to a turkey. The males, the big males, can be a little scary. Oh, hey, that mason shop finally got torn down. Nice. Sometimes they're also pretty aggressive. Ooh, okay, we are using our wood. I like that. I like that we're using the wood. I do have a wood burner on a perpetual make charcoal order, so that's probably where a lot of this is going. We're going to go ahead and just let that continue to happen until we run out of wood, because we can always get more wood here. Also, we're gradually acquiring wood as we change our building materials here. Nobody cares about the wild bits. Nobody cares. I know, I should probably just slaughter them, huh? But I like holding the animals captive and making them breed for our amusement. That sounds awful. Alright. We should actually begin linking these cages here. That's not going to happen right now. There is a real good chance I'm going to let the game idle for a long time between sessions. You know, in the hopes that things will get done. But we will designate all of these as tasks to be done now, because that marginally speeds up the process. Checking back in down here, we do have some casualties. Oh. The neighbor's motion sensor has detected something near the car. You know, it's always the guy with the car nobody wants who puts all the alarms on it and the no trespassing signs. Like, have you ever seen a no trespassing sign on a property you actually wanted to trespass on? Dude actually installed a security camera in one of his windows pointing at his parking space because he was pretty sure people were messing with his truck, and was eventually told to remove that because the rest of us didn't like being filmed when we were walking to and from our cars. Don't be that guy. Okay, viewers, don't be that guy. Okay, does anybody want to take care of this little section of floor right here? What are these? What are these? Oak log floors. No. Incorrect. Where are those coming from? I don't understand. Nope, I don't get it. Well, we'll see what happens here. Let's... Oh, interesting. Okay. Sorry, we got this. It's a bird freaking out outside. Is that audible? I don't think that got picked up. Earlier, I'm pretty sure I heard a bird dying while the game was idling. There was a lot of screeching and thumping outside. So it is quite possible that a hawk came and got one of the songbirds. That's happened before. Watched I think it was like a sharp-shinned hawk, grab a jaybird just out of the air, and they slammed into one of the neighbors' windows. You know, except for the fact where I was watching something be killed in front of me, it was kind of funny. All right, yeah, we're going to clean up here. Let's take a quick head count. We had 44 to begin with. We have 30 now. Okay. So this is working. We should... Are we going to have to mine more stone just so that we can keep up this massacre? Oh! Oh! Hey! It's happening! It's happening! We're beginning a mysterious construction. I think that's probably going to be the last thing we do today is wait for that to finish. I am going to go ahead and order some more stone dug because what the dwarves need right now is more tasks to perform. Okay. Nope, nobody wants to deconstruct anything. It's kind of unfortunate. Terrible, nobody tell the UN. That's the joke. There's no UN here. We can do whatever we want. Boom! That one stepped right into the path. Alright. Ooh, this thing is actually being built. Nice. I was a little concerned nobody was going to do that. I don't even know what kind of bird that is. What is screaming out there? It's too bad I don't think that's getting picked up on the microphone, because that's an interesting noise. Still, like, if I had to choose between leaf blowers under my window and birds constantly screaming in the background, that's an easy choice. It would be appropriate to the channel if I had birds constantly screaming in the background. Oh, good. Now there's a small dog barking. Am I going to have to close the window? I don't want to do that. We're almost at the end of the episode. We're doing so well. Boy, little guy's really going off. What happened? Somebody threatening your nest? Just go chase them off. You're a bird, ain't you? I think we're a little low on miners probably, but that's actually fine. We don't need that many. Yeah, we've hit one of these points where we're stalled a little bit. You want to hurry up and finish there, buddy? Mr. Fancy Big Shot Chief Medical Dwarf Guy? I got other stuff to do today. Finish the job. Ugh, I gotta go into work tomorrow. I do not want to. But that is how I afford the food that keeps me alive to continue doing this. So, you know, it's important in that regard. Would somebody please plant the blackberries then? Fine, plant blackberries. Does that make you happy? Would you prefer blackberries over bilberries? I don't even know off the top of my head what a bilberry is. Yeah, we're doing a number on them with this. I think 10 catapults was the right way to go. That one's going to bounce off the wall, yep. And that one scored no hit. Here comes a chunk of marble. That might have hit something, I'm not sure. It's kind of hard to tell. It's fine, though. Alright, you know what? I'm not waiting for this anymore. Hey folks, thanks for watching. Thanks to those of you who are subscribed to the channel, thanks to those of you who are not yet subscribed to the channel, and thanks as always to those of you watching this without ever intending to subscribe to the channel, because you count too. Every view counts. We will be back here next week with some more Dwarf Fortress. I don't know what that's going to look like yet, but it'll be something. Horror content on Saturdays. Lots of other stuff on the channel for you to check out. If you're so inclined, drop me a line if there's anything you want to see on this channel or anything you want me to see on your channel, because I'm interested in your content, viewers. I'm going to sit here and wait for this to finish for a few more minutes. And until next time, Birdman out. Nope, don't care. We're looking at it next time. We're done. Goodbye.